Okay, and we'll get ready to do the first stage. So we're going to prepare first.
Okay.
Now you've just gone into third gear there, Jed, because you've pushed it forward. So you remember your palming technique where you push it towards me first?
I thought I had
That's
got
better.
First,
well, if you use the palming technique, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
There you just pushed it into third.
Yeah.
What's the problem with starting off in third gear, do you think?
It probably won't go round, won't move, will it?
No, it could even stall. With stall.
Right.
Especially it being slightly uphill as
Yeah.
well.
Right,
So
okay.
first gear, we need the most powerful gear to give us that power to move the car from stationary.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So before you release your handbrake now...
Can I just move that one?
Yeah, of course you can. Before you set off now, before you release your handbrake, we need to get that biting point. Now that's a little bit high, can you feel it coming sitting down? So dip it a little bit. Just apply just a fraction of gas, only a tiny bit, that's it. And just bring that clutch up a tiny fraction more, just so we feel it bite. Can you feel the engine note? Yeah, the engine note changes slightly, doesn't it? So we're okay there, so now we need to make sure it's safe. So if we look in the mirror, and if there's nothing coming behind, let's start our all-round observation. So keep an eye on the car coming forward. So look over your left shoulder, Jed, for the pavement. Any pedestrians?
No.
Can you see anything coming up further down the road in this one? We'll look forward and behind. Is it still clear?
Yeah, it's clear there,
Right mirror, is anybody coming up on the right? And is there anybody coming out the gateways?
Safe there.
What about the brown gate that you mentioned before?
Oh, right.
Is anybody coming out of there?
No, it's clear there.
Okay, so if it's still clear, we'll release the handbrake. Okay, a perfect clutch control there. Clutch up a fraction and big chunks of the steering wheel. Now just hold it there, dip your clutch. Can you hold it on the bike? Clutch up a tiny bit. Just because we weren't sure where the black car was going and we've got this car coming. So just have a quick check around again, make sure it's safe. That's it, really good clutch control there. Can you see the car coming up behind?
Oh, yeah.
So just going to wait for that one.
It's suddenly gone busy, hasn't it now?
It has, it was really quiet, wasn't it? It's always the way, this.
Is it?
Yeah, so have another look on those gateways as well.
Yeah.
The brown gateway, Jed. You see the pedestrians coming out?
Oh, there's a girl there on the
pavement. Well, let's put the handbrake on while we're waiting. You can put your clutch down then as well. If we're only waiting for a couple of seconds, it's okay to hold it on the bike. But if there's a lot going on, it's better to dip your clutch so the clutch isn't wearing.
Okay.
So we'll do that again. So bring your clutch to the biting point. That's a little bit high. Can you feel it starting to?
Yeah. About there, is it?
Yeah, that's better. And then we'll look behind so we know if there's anything coming. And if it's clear behind, let's start our all-round observations. And over that right shoulder, nice good look over that right shoulder. Is anybody there?
No.
Okay, so we'll release the handbrake and start steering to the right, lots of right, clutch down because it's going to start speeding up with it being on a bit of a hill. Clutch back to bite, look up and down the road for me, see if there's any other cars about.
Coming.
About to the right. Okay, clutch down, stop there for me. Okay, now we're about 1 metre from the curb, so just have a look at your curb.
Yeah.
It'll be somewhere near your mirror. Where is it at the moment?
Just underneath it, yeah.
Okay, so that's your metre away. Now he's too close to get round us.
Yeah.
So we're going to continue.
Okay.
So I want you to come off your brake, clutch to bite. And as it moves forward, steer left, clutch down, and stop again. Stop there. That's it. Now look at where your curb is now. Where's it gone now?
I see it now.
Okay, now that's probably the furthest we want to go because we are quite close.
Okay.
So we'll put the handbrake on and into reverse gear. Now you have a look round. What have we got?
Oh, there's a car there.
Okay, and she's waiting.
Yes, you come round.
Okay, now it's okay to let her round, Jed, but you know you waved.
Can I let him past as well?
Yes, you can, but make sure it's safe first, yeah? So have a look. Because what would be the danger if you waved him through and there was somebody that way? I'll be planning on coming through.
Well, they might crash into us.
So you need to make sure it's safe and that your signal isn't going to be interpreted.
Right, okay.
Okay. As you get better, you won't need to do that because you'll whiz it round nice and quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in reverse gear.
Right.
Bring your clutch up to bite. Having a look round, what's going on now?
There's a red car again.
Okay, so before you let him through, have a look to the left. Is it safe?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can let him through then. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see the importance of checking it's safe first.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so looking round, well, you start looking over your left shoulder now as you release your handbrake towards me. Look how the way you're going, Jed, stop for me.
What?
Okay, it's fine. All we did is we started steering to the right. We need to steer to the left, but before you carry out, we need to be looking over the left shoulder as well.
Right, sorry.
So off your brake, clutch to bite, And lots of left lock on, get it on as quickly as you can. Make sure the car's moving, so bring it up slightly. We don't want to dry steer. That's in a minute. Have a quick look, an update of what's going on.
There's a car coming.
Okay, we'll carry on until it gets closer, And stop there for me. I want you to look over your right shoulder now at where your curb is. It might appear in your pillar or along the back window, along the bottom.
It's about halfway along the back window.
Okay, so that's, keep it stationary. That's where we want to start changing to the opposite lock. But it's on a bit of a hill, so put your handbrake on. You don't want it to roll forward.
No.
Off your brake, get your bite again. That's a bit high, dip it a little bit. Keep an eye on the car. What's this car doing? It's waiting. So look round.
Yeah.
Looking over your right, steer to the right. Looking over your right, stop there. Just touch the curb.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. We need to look over the right as we go in back, so we know how close we are. So handbrake on. So he's decided by himself to go through, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Now look where your curb is now, because we know that this is too far now.
Oh,
so where is your curb?
It's just behind that pillar right in the corner.
Okay, so if it gets to that point, we know that we're getting to the point where it's going to touch the curb, so we want to stop a bit before that.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So into first gear, we'll do the POM for the last stage. So you've prepared the car. Now before you release your handbrake, just dip your clutch. Just wait, because we're on a bit of a downhill, aren't we?
Yeah.
So let's see if we can roll first, because if we have the bite, it might go faster. So leave it as it is. Look round. Did you check first that it was safe before you went?
I looked that way, yeah.
Okay. So look all the way round.
Yeah.
Okay. And if it's clear, release your handbrake and steer to the right. Look to the right so you know if there's anything coming.
Yeah, sorry.
That's it. Good, well done. We'll just drive down a little bit further, so check your mirrors before you carry on. And then I want you to select somewhere safe to pull up.
Okay.
And we can talk about that and have another go.
Right, okay.
So where do you think it's going to be safe to pull up?
Just between these two cars on the left.
Okay, good. Do we need to signal to pull up?
Yeah, because there's a car behind.
Okay, good. Okay, good. You did really well there for your first attempt, Jed. Well done. We got it round in 3. Your clutch control was good. Can you see how the hill affected what we needed to do?
Yeah.
So when we was doing the reverse stage, we needed to make sure we had the bite so that we didn't roll forward.
Yeah.
And when we came to do the last stage, which was slightly downhill, we didn't bring the clutch to bite. We left it down. Release the handbrake and it started to roll, and that gives us greater control because it's keeping the car slower. So if we can use the camber to our advantage, or the gradient to our advantage, then let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we break it down, then we want effective observations, we want good control, we want to get it round in 3, and ideally we want to avoid touching the curb. So the control, you did really well. Really pleased with that. Your observations, particularly on the reverse bit, we need to make sure we look in the way, the correct way, really. So as we set off, as we come back this way, which way are we going? Are we going to the left or to the right? To the left. So where did
I went right, I think, then at first.
Yes, we did, which we'll talk about in a minute. But we went to the left, didn't we? So where do you think it would be best to look? Yeah, because then we'll see any pedestrians walking towards us from this direction. We'll see any cars coming as well that might be trying to get past us.
I'm with you.
But it is all so important to be aware of everything that's around us. But we want to be looking to the left so we can follow where the car's going. And then, as we're about halfway across, if we've got our lock done really well, we want to look over our right shoulder because that's the corner that's going to be getting closest to the curb. Right. Now, as we did that last bit, we were looking forward.
Yeah.
Remember, and we just bumped the curb.
Oh, right.
What do you think the danger of bumping the curb would be?
Well, I suppose if there's someone stood there.
Yeah.
There wasn't anyone there though.
No, there wasn't anyone there.
But if there was,
Yeah, and if it's a high curb as well, it could catch the back of our car as well. And we don't want to damage our car or our tyres.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And like you said quite rightly, we don't want to get in the way of any pedestrians as well. So what we need to do next time is we need to look over our right shoulder and we need to stop a bit early. Now when we did stop, we worked out where the curb was after touching the curb. So we know that's too far.
Right.
So if we stop a little bit earlier,
okay.
then we should be able to stop without touching the curb.
Yeah.
Now, you also mentioned just then, didn't you, that when we started going back from this stage, we'd started steering to the left at the end of the first stage. First stage you did lovely. We got all our right lock on, got close to the curb, we got our left lock on.
Yeah.
Okay. We probably overhung a little bit, so we can sort of shorten that reference point as well. But when we came to reverse back, we started steering. Do you remember which way you steered?
To the right, yeah.
To the right. So where would that take the car? Would it take it that way?
Yeah, that way, yeah.
Oh, that way, yeah. So it'd take it to the right. Yeah. So we needed to be steering to the left to get to this.
That's because I thought I'd already done that bit, that was all. I think that's where...
Well, we started doing it at the end of this stage, didn't we? And we just need to finish off steering to the left on that reverse stage.
Yeah.
Now, fortunately, because you steered really quick, we got a good angle at the end of that stage, so we was still able to do it in 3.
Yeah.
But if we hadn't have realised what we'd done, then the car would have been at an angle where we probably wouldn't have been able to get it round in 3. So we'd have to do another 2 stages as well. After that, we'd probably end up going forward and then reversing and going forward again.
Fast enough then.
So well done with your steering. You did really well there. Some really good steering. The other thing that we had to deal with was the cars.
Yeah.
As well, and you waved one. Well, we waved a few through, didn't we? But the first one that you waved through, I think it was it the guy with the pipe? I can't remember now. But you waved the car through, and we hadn't checked to the left. What's the danger in that?
Like, well, you could have hit a car, couldn't you, coming the other way if they both decided to go at the same time, maybe.
Exactly, because sometimes as well, if you've got cars waiting on either side, if you go like that to the other one, to one of them, what might it look like to this one on the left?
Yeah, well, from a distance, it might look like I'm waving in. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we've got both of them going as well.
Yeah.
So, if there's only one car waiting on either side, have a look, make sure it's safe, and beckon them through.
Yeah.
We don't normally beckon, but if you feel that it'll help you and help their progress to get out of the way, then fine.
Right, okay.
But if there's cars on both sides, it might be an idea to let them make their own mind up.
Right, okay.
And decide, because then you're not taking the responsibility away from them, and they'll decide to go when it's safe, rather than going on your say-so.
Right, I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to make sure that it's safe.
Okay. Can I have another go?
Yeah, we're going to have another go. So we're going to move that reference point so we don't hit the curb. We're going to look behind us, over the left, then over to the right as we're going back, and we're going to make sure we steer to the left.
Right. Okay.
On the start of that second stage, And it'll be spot on then, won't it?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get ready then. So.